let's turn off this air conditioner. It's just a little bit loud in here. Hello YouTube, Uncle Lucky here, and welcome back to another episode of CBQ Hobbies. Today, we're just going to have this little opener here before we get to the real show, but Star Trek 50th Anniversary Original Series box set. I'm actually really looking forward to this. It's got all 79 episodes, and it's got a whole bunch of special features, and look at all this stuff here. All this remastered stuff. So this is really cool. You guys know me. I'm a Trek fan. I'm liking it. And the next thing I found today while I was running around in Wally World, a bunch of these little things. Don't know what they are. Never seen them. They're like $2, $3 a piece, something like that. Grabbed a whole bunch of these. Don't know if they're any good or not. We shall take this trip together. Okay, so I got the package ripped open on this. Let's see what these little bad boys are all about. Hey, that's kind of cool. He's like rubbery. Got a pretty good sculpt on it though. Okay, why is this thing not, too much weird light going on in here. It's weird, the sculpt for the cape is really good. It's, different. I have 3 more of these to go. Okay, so I just went ahead and opened all the packages so we don't take all that much time for this opening. Looks like Deadshot, Reverse Flash, and Bizarro. I gotta tell you one thing though. They're cool. I like them. I think they're neat looking. They smell like straight up ass. Just straight up ass. Terrible smelling. I don't know what these things are made out of, but oh my god, the smell is like lingering in my car. It's like melted plastic and old bubblegum and ass. I just don't even know. It's just straight up ass.
So I don't have too much in the way of hauls this week. I am waiting patiently for a box to come in the mail with more comic books in it. So I don't have very much. Sorry. So without further ado, let's get this party started now. I have been waiting for this one for a very long time. I've been looking, scouring. I've gone around the globe looking for this comic book. You have no idea. I've been wanting it so badly. Now, anybody who's been watching the show knows that I am a little bit more privy to the magic users in the comic book world. I absolutely love the premise and idea of magic. I can't get enough of it. And another one of my favorite characters being Zatanna, and I finally got her #1. I've been waiting patiently for this to pop up on the internets. Can't find it in any stores anywhere. I've been looking for it for a while, not finding it, and this actually is the alternate cover. I think they have this is cover B, I believe it is. But I've been looking everywhere for it. Finally found it on mycomicshop.com, but at the time it was a little bit too pricey. Couldn't get my hands on it, so I'm going to try and start collecting this series. I think we only had like 10 or 11 issues. And now the biggest magic user in the Marvel Universe, the Sorcerer Supreme himself, Doctor Strange, coming in with #10, the Final Days of Magic finale. This was a good storyline, I thought. I liked it. There was a lot of you out there that I don't think gave it as much of a looky look. I don't think I haven't heard much said about it, let's put it that way. It's a good series. I like it. I like the artist. I like the writer. I've done in-depth reviews and other things about this comic book series. I love it. But I love Doctor Strange. And I can freely admit when a series is kind of weird or not doing very well, Dr. Fate being, primary there, because I like Dr. Fate and they screwed his story up pretty bad. So I can admit it, but this one is very good. I love it. I'm enjoying it. This is the finale, so I don't know where they're going to go from here. If you haven't been reading it, magic's gone. It's been zapped by the bad guys. They've come and destroyed all the magic in the galaxy. So, and now I'm filling in some spots, some specks, some spaces, some in-betweens. I got some Doctor Strange, some more. This one is from the 1988 series, and I'm filling in a bunch of gaps, a large amount of gaps, might I add, because Doctor Strange, even though he hasn't had a huge, mega amount of story arc, character, everything, I mean, he's had, this will be fourth on-running series from 1960s to now, so he hasn't had a whole bunch in the way of, you know, how many different titles does Iron Man have, or the Incredible Hulk, or Spider-Man. I mean, Spider-Man's got like 12 different series. So, in that spectrum, Doctor Strange has never had a lot of different story arcs. He's been with different characters, and he's been with the Avengers, and different characters different times, but with the 3 or 4 series that he's had ongoing since the 1960s, there's still a lot of comic book there to collect, and a lot of them are so old that they are either completely falling apart or they are extremely expensive. So it's kind of give and take where you fill in your gaps. Finally, a story arc from the Doctor Strange series, the versus some kind of vampire thing starting off here. This is what I'm going to tell you. This one, being number 14 from 1988. Okay, it's a decent cover. I like it. It's, you know, interestingly enough, the vampire on the cover is Doctor Strange's own brother. But then when you get to this next comic book, okay, I'm sorry. What the hell is Doctor Strange fighting there? He looks like a character from The Tick. It's well, that's going to do it this time around. Couple of new comic books that I can get my hands on. Still waiting for, like I said, still waiting for a shipment. Should be in any day now. We can do a legitimate hauls. Some of this older stuff I'm just filling in gaps with, but you know, that's the fun part of comic book collecting. There's always gaps to be filled. So, you guys have a good one. I'll see you in the next episode.